Hello Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your December reading. So I am going to timestamp these reads because we're looking at your finances and career, followed by love and relationships, okay? Right, so the rune for you, now that one actually came out in the reversed position. It is Uruz, okay? And it showed out in the reverse, but I am going to hold it up in the upright position so that you can see it. Now, Uruz, initially, it is all about trials of strength, okay? It's really similar to the Five of Wands in traditional tarot, okay? It's you basically, in the upright, it's kind of like proving your point or proving your worth, going through the trials and succeeding. Now, in the reverse, it's about your endurance levels, kind of being pushed to the limits here a little bit with your endurance. Possibly feeling a little bit tired, maybe even a little bit frail and or exhausted after having gone through several months of feeling like you constantly have to prove your worth, prove your value, you know, competition everywhere, constant fighting, but not like fighting in the traditional sense of the word. I mean like fighting to survive, you know, struggling to survive, that sort of thing. Trials of strength in that way. It's you're feeling exhausted basically. So when this one comes out in the reverse, it is a warning against feelings of frustration taking you to this place of being rash, okay? It's a warning against rashness. So take your time this month, Capricorn. Take everything at your own pace, and do remember that you, right now, you're recovering from quite a lot, okay? So you've got to give yourself the time and space that you're needing in order to recuperate. All right, so let's see if we can find out more, and we're going to take a look at your finances and career energies. So what is coming in for Capricorn, please? Also, if anything ever comes out of a tarot reading that you don't like the look of, then it's completely within your power to change, okay? Tarot, it is a temperature check. It is not set in stone. Ultimately, you're the one that gets to decide what's going to happen next in your life, okay? Not tarot. Right, so your message is short term, and it says the position is temporary. So don't be too attached to it. No worries. You will find something that is even more fulfilling and prosperous. So this is about a temporary stopgap, okay? It's you doing anything that you can. Oh dear, if you give me a second here, Capricorn, my overhead camera has decided to stop working. I think I've got it. There we go. Yeah, that's it fixed. It had just fallen off for whatever reason. So short term is a temporary stopgap, okay? It's you picking something up or taking something on with the understanding of, I'm not going to be doing this for the next 5 years or 10 years, 20 years, whatever the case might be. Temporary stopgap energy. And with the fireworks being there, it is actually a really good idea. It's a good plan. There's that sudden burst of excitement here that follows with this temporary position. Can you tell us more for Capricorn, please? So you're finding something for the time being that's just going to tide you over. Dream Weaver, I love this energy. Dreaming and imagining bring your powerful vision into a reality. Yeah. So the Dream Weaver is really similar to, I'd say, the Magician energy, because it requires a lot of imagination in order to put a plan together, okay? And then it requires strength, courage and determination for you to carry through your plan, for you to see it through to its full completion. So with the Dreamweaver being here, it tells me that you're trying, or you're actively right now, manifesting a really good career for yourself, okay? But again, it's going to require some sort of planning here. What's this short-term energy for Capricorn, please? Position's temporary. See, that could be about your struggles as well. If you're struggling at the moment, then Spirit's reminding you that your struggles are temporary. And it's clarified with Death card. Yeah. Death is an ending, and the Page of Pentacles, which is a student. It's being teachable. It's new skills or reskill. Reskill. I'm getting reskill. Okay. So Death and Page of Pentacles being the student. Potentially, you're looking at changing up your entire career here, Capricorn. For some of you. I mean, especially with Death being there, that's quite an intense energy, Death. It's not... it's not something that is taken lightly, that's for certain. Because it's literally the death of an ending, the death of a situation. Having to go along with the changes. Okay. Can you tell us more about this death energy for Capricorn's finances and career, please? Oh, that one was off-center. Practicality, the Oracle of Gems. Yeah, that's like the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's time for you to get practical here. But why is it off-center? Why is it off-center for Capricorn? Defeat, Five of Clouds. Huh. Outmaneuvered. You were outmaneuvered on something here, Capricorn. Did somebody beat you to the punch here? You might have had like a dream job lined up for you, and someone else beat you to the punch. They outmaneuvered you. And practicality off-center. Huh. So that's somebody not being practical. Someone's not being realistic. And then you feeling like you have to take on this position of the Page, which is starting again at the bottom of the ladder, or having to reskill, relearn, and then pursue a different career avenue, something like that. Because don't forget about death energy as well. Outmaneuvered. What's this message about Capricorn being outmaneuvered? Oh, did you see, again, you could have outmaneuvered someone else, though. That's the thing. What's this message about being outmaneuvered for Capricorn, please? What's this outmaneuvered message? Okay. The Tower. And it's weird the way that that card behaved as well. Because it did a turn, but it didn't come out of the deck. Because you'll notice that I noticed that it did a turn, and then I took it out the deck. So that there was something here that was going on behind your back then, Capricorn. There was something that another person didn't want you to know, they didn't want you to find out about, and they outmaneuvered you. They outmaneuvered you because they were being a sneaky, sly little fuck. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Which ties in with why you had Urus in reverse. Because you're tired of fighting. You're exhausted of fighting constantly. It's like every turn you take when it comes down to your finances and career, there is some backstabbing bastard waiting for an opportunity to strike you. The Tower, and outmaneuvered in practicality. Why is practicality off-center? Why is practicality? Thank you. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Coins. Did somebody take your work here, Capricorn? Has somebody stolen your ideas and presented it to everyone else as if it were their own? Because I'm picking up on that as well. There were certain practical steps here that you should have taken, but for whatever reason didn't take. It could be like copyright protection, that sort of thing. Intellectual property protection. You probably didn't think that you'd need it. Especially with this Queen of Cups, you probably didn't think that you would need that kind of protection. But it turns out that you did. So it's kind of back to square one here, back to the drawing board with the Page of Pentacles. I know the Ten of Swords isn't out here, but I'm definitely feeling this Ten of Swords. I'm definitely feeling that somebody was being really two-faced. And for whatever reason this is going on, either within your finances or within your career, it's like someone's definitely gone behind your back here and they've outmaneuvered you. They've nudged you. Do you know what I mean? Like they've proper nudged you out of the way. And it's somebody that you didn't think was going to be capable of doing that to you because you thought that they were nice. You thought that they were nice. And you did a lot for this person. You helped them out quite a lot. And then they've stabbed you in the back there at the last minute. Okay. Slime bag. Absolute slime bag. Was this reskill message for Capricorn? Ooh. That was very bouncy. Fulfillment in reverse with the Ten of Raindrops. So there's obviously, yeah, there is going to be bitterness here. There is going to be resentment. But I'm also being drawn to that oak tree in that card. So your oak trees, they're about strength, durability, so be durable. And as I say, with it still being green, that's a lot of growth. I feel that Spirit's trying to tell you here for you to stand in your sovereignty with that oak leaf. It might be worth finding an oak leaf and sort of keeping it close to remind you to stand in your sovereignty, to remind you to stand tall, strong and proud. Even though this little shitbag has outmaneuvered you somehow, I don't like that energy. It feels like that person was pretending to be your friend, Capricorn. And then they waited for the last minute to strike. Do you know what I mean? So definitely, yes, it would have left a bitter taste in your mouth. So is that the reason why Spirit's telling you for the short term to find something for your job, for your career? Just find some kind of stopgap position until you find something better. Because this fulfillment in reverse, clearly you're not happy. I mean, nobody would be happy having to work with or now work for that massive backstabber. Nobody would be happy with that. And ultimately, your happiness needs to be a priority here. You know, your emotional health, your mental health, it definitely needs to be a priority here. So Spirit's pointing you in the direction of, I mean, they're saying, look, Capricorn, you are massively intelligent. You can reskill. You can learn a new skill to your tool belt, so that the next position that you try out or apply for, you're going to be able to bring quite a lot to the table. Okay, it's you basically adding value to what you can bring. Or, of course, go self-employed. You know, read up and research on how to go self-employed. And that potentially could bring you a lot of fulfillment also. Okay, Capricorns really are well suited to being entrepreneurs. Like, they really, really are. And then, of course, with Dreamweaver, it's like Spirit saying, okay, Capricorn, you've got to consider now that all this has happened, you've got to consider what it is that you really want to do. Like, what is it that you genuinely want to do? What is it that you always wanted to do, but never tried it out? Well, now is the time to learn that, yeah? Now is the time for you to research that and see if you can, sounds cheesy, but see if you can make these dreams of yours a reality, yeah? Maybe this is the excuse that you were needing, you know? Can you tell us about Dreamweaver for Capricorn? Finances and career, please. Dreaming and imagining bring your powerful vision into reality. Ooh, the Ten of Cups. Literally the same card as what's there, but that one came out in reverse, and now it's coming out in the upright position. Yeah. Your fulfillment is coming out in the upright position. Your Ten of Cups, completion, happiness, no regrets. So they're saying for you to pursue this path of being the Dreamweaver. Pursue this path of the thing that you always wanted to do for your career. Pursue that path. And you're basically being guaranteed happiness and success here. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Thank you. The Four of Cups, yeah. Okay. So the Four of Cups is boredom, it's discontent, it's not really feeling inspired. Not really feeling inspired, not really feeling it, not really feeling much of anything right now. And I think that that's going to be your current state after having dealt with all this bullshit down here. You got the Six of Swords as the overall energy. So that's like the umbrella energy that's overshadowing everything else that's coming out in your read. It's time for you to move on. Okay. It's time for you to move on from this. It's literally a hot air balloon flying high above all of the hills and mountains. Okay, so yeah, it's time for you to move on. This person has succeeded in pushing you out of a business, of a career, a workplace, whatever the case might be. They have succeeded with that. The thing is, and the twisted thing is, they only succeeded with that because you weren't supposed to be there anyway. Because you were always supposed to be doing this up here. Yeah? Whatever this Dreamweaver energy is specifically for you, it's that thing that you know in your heart of hearts that you were always supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? And I very much suspect that you're not supposed to be working for anyone else as well. I very much do believe that, because I'm looking at your success here, and then I'm looking at your current energy, and I'm like, yeah, no, there's no way that Capricorn is ever really going to be happy working for anyone else. Can you tell us more about this Four of Cups, please, for Capricorn? Yeah. The sun's coming out here to give you some clarity on the situation. Okay. The Sun, the happiest card in tarot. So, again, it's understandable that you're not feeling it right now. Give yourself a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks, and you're going to feel a lot differently about this whole scenario, Capricorn. You're going to feel so much different about it, okay? Can you tell us more for Cap? Thank you. Burden, yeah, the Ten of Lightning and burden. Mm-hmm. So when the sun shines on your burden, it brings clarity to the things that you were worried about, to the things that you were feeling anxious or depressed about. There's clarity here that's coming through for you guys. Unlearn. The Hierophant and unlearn at the bottom of the deck. Priorities. So this work environment, whatever the case is or was, they put a lot on your shoulders. I'm looking at this energy and I'm seeing that you sacrificed a lot of family time. At the beck and call of whoever this is that you were working for up until recently. And that's why it stings. Because when you take on a job or a career, it becomes a part of you. Purely because, Capricorn, you invest everything that you have into everything that you do. And that's what stings the most about this situation here. But Spirit's saying you can put that burden down now. And you can reinvest that much needed time back into your family and back into your loved ones. And in the meanwhile, you will get an epiphany of what you're going to do next. Can you tell us more for Capricorn here, please? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles off-center. That one's already made an appearance in the off-center position, if you recall. It was right there with the practicality. That's also the Queen of Pentacles. That's twice that card's come out, and twice it's come out in the off-center position. There was somebody here that was jealous of you, Capricorn, straight up. Very, very jealous of you. They were a very moody person. Frowned, like constant frown. Even if you were happy, cheery and smiley, they constantly frown. Like, what? You know, they were jealous of you. Really, really jealous of you. And I'm seeing they're a very materialistic person as well. I'm also hearing that that person used you as a means to an end, whatever that means. To them, you were a means to an end. So you have to unlearn any habits that you picked up from this particular workplace. Because obviously it was a very toxic, unhealthy work environment. So any habits that you picked up along the way so that you could survive that particular environment, you can put those to rest now. It's like Spirit saying you don't need those survival tactics anymore. Okay. You don't need them anymore. Eight of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's you perfecting your craft. I feel that you're going to find something new fairly quickly. And it's going to be as if you were always there. Okay. They're saying for you to keep your high standards of work with this Eight of Coins. Okay. What else for Capricorn, please? What else for Capricorn? Center stage, and it's come out off center. Says you're not meant to be on the sidelines. Like your wishes and dreams take center stage. Attention, fame, and important. So it's come out off center because up until now, you believed, like you truly, truly, truly believed that you would never get a chance for you to work on your dreams, your desires, your wishes here. But now that this situation has unfolded in the way that it has, it kind of does give you that perfect excuse for you to manifest something of your own, doesn't it? because you always put it on the back burner. You always had it on pause. You felt like you never had the time, the energy, the resources, the inspiration to get your own project started and off the ground. But now, this situation, like I said, it's given you the perfect excuse to start. And knowing you're going to put everything that you have into it. And because you do that, it's going to be incredibly successful. It's time for you to take center stage. It's time for you to stop playing small. Okay? Right, so with that being said, I'm now going to clear up this space so that I can take a look at your love and relationships energy. So I will be right back. And welcome back, Capricorn. So now we're going to take a look at your love and relationship energy. Now, please do keep in mind that it's not always going to be romantic, okay? It's just anybody that you're having a relationship with. So it could be friends, family, or romance, okay? Right, so your first card out, very interesting, not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. So either you're currently still upset with someone or they are currently still upset with you. There is a refusal to speak, a refusal to indulge in any sort of conversation right now. I'm getting the message that somebody is just really wanting to be left the hell alone right now. You also have passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It is the heartbeat of love. Okay, and we'll just pull another card here. What else for Capricorn in love, please? What else for Capricorn in love? So not today and passion. So one person wants to be left alone and the other person is wanting to express their love, express their feelings, and you've got celebration. Taking time out to appreciate the good things. Okay, happy days and partying. Interesting. It's very confusing because you've got a lot of mixed messages here, Capricorn. As I say, one person here wants left alone and the other one is feeling joyful, happy, optimistic, is wanting to indulge in their passion. You know, it could be you're potentially putting on a brave face here, Capricorn. It could be at the moment you're presenting yourself as being this happy, optimistic, you know, happy-go-lucky type person, but then underneath you're actually feeling that energy, and you're not really, you're not really wanting to speak on anything personal that's going on. I've got all these cards here. Right, so you've got all of these. I don't know if you caught that. But as I was shuffling, the whole deck kind of just went crazy on me. And some of these actually landed on my lap. So, what is going on? Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ten of Cups also in the reverse. Okay, so you've got stress and anxiety here with the Nine of Swords. Potentially a lot of overthinking as well. Ace of Swords in the reverse, that's someone either hiding how they feel, they're not saying anything to avoid trouble, or it can be a straight up lie. The Seven of Wands, which is argumentative in this context because it's with the Ace of Swords reversed, okay? So there's an argumentative energy here. Five of Pentacles reversed, that's actually positive because it's coming out of the cold. It's getting things sorted. It's finding resolutions to problems. It's being back on speaking terms, okay? It's coming out of the lack mentality basically. And then the Ten of Cups in reverse. That's indicating that somebody's still not going to be happy, that somebody's still going to find fault. All right. So, I mean, Capricorn is a really strange one, because you've got the two extremes here with not today, passion and celebration. Yeah. Someone's still upset here, and I feel that it could be you. And I feel that you're trying your best not to dwell on what it is that has made you really upset. It's showing me a situation where a person has really hurt you and overstepped their boundaries, okay? And it seems like it's never really a good time to address that. So what's happened is, over time, it's like those feelings of hurt and being deceived, because clearly you feel like you've been deceived here, those feelings have just intensified. Okay. It has intensified, so I'm going to need another deck. Yeah, let's take this one. Let's bring this deck back in. What is the boundaries and hurt for Capricorn, please? What's going on? What's going on with the boundaries and hurt for Capricorn? Five of Cups again. And the Ace of Swords again in the reversed position. The exact same. The exact same. You can't get past someone's lie. Or someone can't get past your lie. Take it as it resonates. Okay. But there is definitely a message here about how it was deeply, deeply personal. Deeply personal. There could also be other people here trying to convince you to sort something out with this person, and you don't want to. You don't want to. It's almost like if that means you not being part of this celebration, whatever the case is, then so be it. And you're right, Capricorn, you shouldn't have to make compromises on your own boundaries, you know. When someone has crossed the boundaries with you, you shouldn't then just be expected to forgive and forget. Okay, you have to maintain your boundaries. It is important. But also, this feeling of grief, sadness, and unrest, that's needing healed, okay? And you can do that without the whole forgive and forget thing. What's this flame of passion, Capricorn? It could be a member of your family as well, that someone's trying to convince you to make things up with them, and you're like, fuck no, I don't want to do that. And that's your decision, Capricorn. Your decision needs to be respected. Ace of Wands off centre. Ace of Wands off centre, that's someone losing passion for something. And it's to clarify the card of passion. To clarify the energy of keeping the flames of passion alive. It's come out off centre. You've seen another side of a person here, Capricorn, and you're like, I ain't unseeing that shit. Now I feel totally different about that person because I saw them. I saw them do something, or I saw them treat someone a certain way, or I heard them say something, and I'm not unseeing that shit. I used to really like that person, but no, I saw that and I didn't like it. That's what it's showing me here. What's this celebration? Yeah. The Eight of Wands. You're going to be celebrating without these people. Or without this person. You're going to be having your own celebration. Eight of Wands is all about you taking action on your ideas. And you moving ahead. And the Hierophant, so you're sticking by your principles, basically, with the Hierophant. You're sticking by your principles. And that's, you know, you have the right to live as authentically for you, you know. And I'm seeing that you've got someone around you that's basically trying to convince you, oh, Capricorn, are you going to make it up with that person or not? You know, because we're all going to be doing this, that, and the next, and we want you to come along, but obviously we can't invite you and them at the same time. So, you know, and it's like, why are they asking to put you in that situation in the first place? They should just be respecting your fucking decision. They should be respecting your decision, and they're not. So if that means you have to go ahead and celebrate, it could be about like Christmas time. You know, Christmas is only a couple of weeks away now. It's not that long away. You know, this could be someone having like a Christmas family get together, and they're like, oh, Capricorn, we'd love you to come along. But that person that you don't get along with, they're going to be there as well. So, you know, you're going to have to go along with our rules and keep the peace. And you're just like that, nah, I'm not doing that. Fuck that, I'm not doing that. And you're legit, you're standing by your principles here, because you're like, I'm not unseeing what I saw. I'm not doing it. Good on you, Capricorn. And you know what? If only a lot more people in life had a backbone, then the world would be so much better. Yeah, see? Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yep, sitting in your divine power. You taking charge of the situation. You're being immovable for the right reasons. Yeah? See this energy here. This is people basically trying to make out like you're being difficult for the sake of being difficult. Fuck them. I said what I said. Fuck them. If they're going to try and make out like you're being difficult just for the sake of it, to hell with them. You do your own thing and you have a blast. Right? Yeah, Maiden of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The card of the Investigator. So that's the thing, it's like you're probably running the risk of, or you already have been in your head going, am I doing the right thing here or not? I need to go speak to other people who have got similar experiences and see what they say. Like see what they did in this kind of situation. You're not being awkward for the sake of it, Capricorn. Okay, you've got very real, very valid reasons for this. Can you have a healing message for Capricorn, please? And if that is like a romantic partner as well that's trying to convince you to make it up with toxic members of your family just because, oh, it's Christmas, innit? Then that partner of yours is going to have to get back in their own lane. Because I see that happen quite a lot as well. Humanitarian service. So this one is Aquarius energy. And it says, your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate. Be an advocate. A confidant and an inspiration along the way. Yeah. So, doing something of some humanitarian service is important to you. But it feels like you're struggling here to find your thing. And with this message, it feels to me like Spirit's saying, your thing will find you. At the moment, you've got to focus on helping yourself. Because later on down the line, how can you help others when you haven't helped yourself yet? Okay? So your thing will find you. And it's going to see you doing some sort of humanitarian service. Humanitarian work. Okay, what else for Capricorn, please? What else for Capricorn? Oh, you've got 2. Okay, don't phone it in. Show up and throw it down. Yeah. It's basically saying it's time for you to make your own rules and silence your inner critic. Tell that little douchebag voice to pipe down. Yeah. So there's a huge difference between your loud inner critic and your intuition. Okay. And at the moment you could be struggling to listen to what it is your intuition's trying to tell you, because your loud inner critic is being a loud douchebag. Okay. So yeah. Strange read, but that is what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you did like it and you want to see more. Private readings with me are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is back up and running finally, and you can visit us there for all of the free bonus content. All the information that you're going to need about everything that I've said, you're going to find in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.